Hello and welcome to a Gyro Monk Plays Lonely Mountains Downhill, episode 40. Episode 40. We're here. We've made it. We've done it. Not that it's like anything actually to brag about. It's just you played a game for 10 hours and recorded most of it, so it just happens to be the fact that, you know, it lines up with the episodic yada yada. Unlock outfit 10 crashes or fewer. Easy peasy. Let's go with the Facebreaker because it's honestly one of my favorite bikes right now. But yeah. Welcome. This is quite the occasion. I don't know how many episodes we're gonna go, but 40 just seems like if I were to go based off of like all the other series that I've done, 40 is like a long running series. Let's just call it that. It takes a lot of mental, not like fortitude, you know, I feel like that's giving a little bit too much credit for what I do here. But it's being able to keep something up for this long, I feel like should just be commendable in general. Oh, wow. Okay, that's a waste. Well, let's go down this shortcut. Shortcuts are probably not what you want to do when it comes to getting the least amount of crashes, so let's just play this normally. That way we could focus on some commentary too, as I give a 3-second gap to gather my thoughts. Yeah, so we've played Enter the Gungeon to 40 episodes. I mean, so technically Gungeon, if you add the first series I did when the DLC came out for the Lich King. Ooh, there we go. But yeah, when the DLC came out for Gungeon, we did like 45 then, and then we did 31 more. So that's a total of like 70 some episodes. We did it. So I mean that deserves some credit, sure. Yeah, with the gyro episodes as well. But you know, it's one of those 4 crashes. Okay, focus. But yeah, like the amount of persistence to keep on going with it. I feel like that's something that I need to practice more. Yeah, I see a lot of YouTubers that do kind of a similar thing here, where they just have commentary to some gameplay. They go for like hundreds of episodes at a time. And I realize that's like 3 months of my life. But, you know, that's also 3 months of yours, and thank you for, you know, that amount of support if it ever comes down to that. I mean, honestly, if I could find a game that I could stretch out for that long, that's a pretty impressive feat in and of itself. Okay. Oh. Ooh. That was tough. Okay, we're at section 5 out of 7. We only have 3 crashes left. Maybe we should have done the grasshopper. I forgot how many deadly moments there are in this map. Oh boy. Oh. Let's go this way. I'm sure. But yeah, 40. 40 days. 40 days and 40 nights. That's a very popular quote, because I feel like it's that threshold of endurance and patience and perseverance I had to get the word out right. And also stick that landing. Ooh. Oh man. I was trying to describe this game to a friend of mine, and because he was just like, how do you tell where to move? How do you tell where like to dodge and stuff? I compared this game to like the twin stick shooter where the map is persistent, and I think that's a pretty close example of how exactly I think of this game. Ooh, the Geronimo. 2 minutes. I mean, we've done 150. But the Geronimo's super slow. Alright, let's start with the 9 crashes or fewer. Let's go with the Grasshopper. It's the safest bike, to be honest. Good thing they give that to the beginners. Or at least the safest bike that I've unlocked. I don't know if the Trailblazer is any better. I've seen speed runs done with the Trailblazer. You guys might be asking, like, you're playing so much of this. What are you gonna do some speed runs at the end? Your confidence in me is misguided. Or what does Zenyatta say? Confidence is fragile shield is a no, that's not the word. Is a clumsy shield. Clumsy? As in like it trips over itself? My daughter Charlie is technically doing that right now. She's taken after her dad, and that she's way too tall for her age and mental capacity to be able to keep yourself up. I mean, for me it was mostly like, I feel like it was like partial laziness to keep myself up and stable. And saying it out loud is just like, wow. For real? For real though. But I mean, it really is like that. Not that that defends me in any way. I feel like it does the opposite. It undefends me. It makes me vulnerable to any sort of criticism. Ooh, a shortcut. Got him. I'm dreading the day we have to, especially that last level, having to free ride that. Dude. I don't know how I feel about that. No checkpoints in these missions. I mean, I know I'm doing this one with no crashes right now, but this is out of sheer luck. Okay, here we go. Confidence is a flimsy. It's a flimsy shield. I don't know. Everyone who already knew that is probably like, oh, thank goodness. All right, here we go. Let's go for that. That Geronimo paint job. Voodoo. You do. Power of the babe. I'm not really sure how you're supposed to use the Geronimo anyways, but I feel like this is a jump that was made for the Geronimo. Oh, yo! Oh my goodness! I'm sorry. I know this is supposed to be a chill podcast. This style episode. You're on episode 40. This is an event. Welcome to the show. Boom. Here comes the ready or not. Here comes the boys from the south. Boom. A little bit of POD for you. That's for the 90s kids. Actually, technically, that was played during the 2000s, or literally year 2000. Year 2000, dropping the New York ball. It opens up with, it wasn't boom, it was We are. Youth of the nation. We are. Youth of the nation. And now we're 20 years after that. Oh, if that doesn't make anybody feel old. I mean, feeling old is like... hate to call it like a state of mind. But it partially is. You know, it's one of those things that's just like, it happens. And then you kind of just feel the same. But... like at the same time, you're also completely, you've got all of these opinions that are stacked upon the other opinion, and then over and over again, you're just, yeah, you're basically a worse human being than you were 20 years ago. Just in general, maybe like not in a usefulness sense, but definitely in terms of innocence and in terms of like what's the word I'm looking for? Like trusting people. I just realized we also have 7 crashes or fewer, and now I'm nervous. But we are on section 7. We should be pretty close to done. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We've done it. 158.99. Okay. Okay. We've unlocked free ride. Free ride. Don't take it easy. Okay. Free rider. Not to be confused with the rapper who chose to use the name of a state, but just add a dash for copyright reasons. I mean, you can use a state's name as your band name. I feel like nobody's stopping you from doing that. You know, you've got city names. Obviously, you got Boston's a band, right? And you got Kansas. Kansas is a state. If I think so. Is Kansas a state? Yes, Kansas is a state. You're trying to trick me. Okay, hold on. Free rider. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think the Geronimo is the bike to use here. Whew. Let's go. Let's go. Let's unlock this night mode. It's been a while since we unlocked a night mode. Okay. Okay. Oh, my darling. I don't know. There's gonna be an arc here where I'm singing a lot more than usual. It usually means that my mental state is good. If you don't hear me singing, that means I'm probably like, not that I'm like really sad or anything like that. That I'm just not as happy as if I were singing. You know? It's just like janitors whenever they're whistling. Which I know, like, a lot of people are kind of okay, so here's the thing. There's a guy that one of my friends is a coworker with that like whistles all the time in their cubicle. Yes, just out in the cubicle with like 50 people around him. And I think he's thinking that he's doing like a public service, but it's you know, like kind of not. And also, we almost bailed there. What am I doing? We did not need to test that drop. Are you kidding me? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's because I'm ranting about the whistle guy. I think we've already done this before. My brain is subliminally telling me, hey, we've whined about whistling before. You like whistling? You know, I like whistling very specific things, and it's got to be fitting. Okay, and it's got to be somebody, like at least one person around that might enjoy it. There's a song from Deadly Premonition that's just really, really catchy. I tried whistling just now, and you will be glad to know it doesn't go through. The noise gate is just strong enough to not pick up those decibels. Okay, okay, we're doing okay. Are we okay? Okay, through here, and through here, and slowly getting faster once we start counting. You're like, why is he so excited in this episode? Dude, 40. Oh man, I probably, I don't know. Like, I was about to say, I probably won't be this excited when I turn 40. But we'll see about that. Oh. Okay. All right, back to. I mean, the map is easy. Okay, it's just whenever we get to those cliffs, and I start getting a little bit more adventurous. That's when we run into problems. Sure. Ay. I gave you a disclaimer earlier in the episode. I was like, man, this map, like trying to do this one in free ride, this is gonna be insane. And here it is. Pure insanity. Holy calamity. All you're gonna ever be is a really big fan of me. Break. You know, so much popular music that I know has come from like Tony Hawk games or SSX or Extreme Sports. I wish games still did that kind of stuff. But also, well, okay, so here's the thing. I thought that there was no good music anymore. You know, whenever I turn on Spotify radio, I'm like, alright, play songs like this. They only play songs like in that generation. I want to hear some new bands that sound like X. Like, why is that impossible? Oh boy. Oh, frame skip. I got so scared. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. PCs, am I right? I don't know. Should we go on a PC rant at the end of this? Dude, Tools Up works perfectly fine on the PS4 apparently. I have a lot of friends that have it on Steam. Runs like crap. Has tons of input delay. Steam Link remote play together doesn't work. Like there's just the positives of the PC is supposed to be that like everything runs amazingly smooth, but the reality, you know, it's just like, you know, it's just like mom saying, we have that game at home. It's just it's not the same. Oh, that's kind of rough though. I'm gonna lose a lot of PC fans here. But no, I like a lot of what PC has to offer. It's just not as perfect as everybody makes it out to be. You know, because of the fanboyism, etc., etc. It costs more, but therefore it is more elite. You know, I got a lot of respect for consoles for just running the game, and you get to play it when you turn it on. When you pop in the disc, it maybe has an update, but that's really all you got. Alright, well, if you enjoyed this episode that was a little bit louder, a little more rantier, hit that like button, hit that sub button if you want to watch future episodes. And yeah, I really appreciate all the support, and thank you. See you next time. Peace.